Dead by Daylight, killer concept, huggy wuggy from Poppy Playtime. Now, I know there's a lot of people who think like Poppy Playtime doesn't fit in DBD, and I was one of those people a while ago myself until I actually watched Poppy Playtime, and I realized that like it was. There are parts of it that look like it's not scary, but the lore is actually very messed up, and it's pretty good, especially chapter 3. It's becoming more and more horror, I guess. Not that it was ever not horror, but it's becoming more outright horror since chapter 3. So let's get straight into it. So I'm basically going to be kind of copy pasting him from Project Playtime, which is the ASIM game that was kind of abandoned by Mob Entertainment for his power. So his main power is to let out a screech before absolutely charging after survivors, which will go through windows and over pallets. But his secondary ability is to place a smaller huggy wuggy onto different areas, and they're kind of like traps, kind of like the Bone Chill event from at the time of you watching this. It will have been last year. At the time of me recording this, it's this year. Right now, currently it's December, where they will screech, giving a noise notification and visual notification when triggered. Kind of like the snowmen from the Bone Chill event, which obviously this coming out January of next year, it could very well have changed. They might have changed the snowmen back. They might have added more features. I don't know. I can't see into the future, and if I did, I would be like, hold on, weebly, 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 weebly. Oh my God, there's a Call of Duty Zombies in chapter with Cry of Fear, Simon Henderson as Survivor, of a mid-chapter thing. Yeah. Anyway, and maybe there could be like some kind of mechanic like in Project Playtime of like sabotages towards generators and pallets and such, to make him feel more like his Project Playtime counterpart. I don't know. Overall, Huggy's a very weird character to adapt due to the fact that he doesn't really do much besides kind of chase the player. Obviously, he does a lot in the Hour of Joy, but in um, in Chapter 1, he really doesn't do much. And the only other thing I could think of is maybe some kind of like thing to incorporate the Whack-a-Wuggy minigame from Chapter 2 into like, mini Huggy Wuggies coming out of like the walls and stuff, and some kind of like minigame power thingy. But I couldn't figure out how to really make that work because it doesn't logically make sense of like they would have to crawl out of the walls, and the walls are not deep enough for that. They're like flat. They're very thin. But yeah, that's all I got for you today. So if you liked it and want to stay up to date with daily horror content, consider subscribing, hit the notification bell. If you dislike, share it in front of group chat to make fun of me in my stupid video, and I'll see you on the next Dead by Daylight concept.